7-shot technique sounds lit. High school girls require a different strategy. Okay. Before we go any further, we have to establish the fact that high school girls are a lot different than older women. High school girls, sorry to break it to you, aren't as emotionally developed. Oh no! They have self-esteem issues and are insecure about their decisions. So high school girls use their relationship to feel good about use their relationship to feel good about themselves. By contrast, older women are thinking about the long term. They base their relationship on whether a guy's stable and want to have kids. If you are the super popular type, then you're just showing interest in the girl might be enough to get. Then just showing interest in the girl might be enough to get her to go out with you because your interest your interest boosts her self-esteem. If you aren't so popular, I'm assuming that you aren't. Hey, that's not nice. Then you will have to work out more. You will have to work. You will have more. Then you will have more work cut out for you. High school girls take cues from their friends. If her friends don't like you, then you pretty much have no chance of getting her to be your girlfriend. She'll not even talk to you as getting the validation from her friend list. Technique number 1: be dominant. You have probably noticed by now that high school girls are naturally complain are naturally compliant. Yes. If you tell her to wait for you after school, she will. If you tell her that you don't like her hair color, she'll die tomorrow. If you tell her that you won't be her boyfriend unless she has sex with you. Dot 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 dot. With the proper technique, you can use this natural compliance to your advantage. Okay. Wait, that's so true. Vina's very compliant. That's it. With the proper technique, blah blah blah. By asking or implying a girl to be something, you send her cues that you are dominant. The dominant gene. High school girls are attracted to dominance. Just look at all those cliques of girls who flock around the dominant girls who order them around ceaselessly. To get our girl's attention, start out by showing her your dominance. Start small by asking her to do small things for you, like passing a message on to someone in class or picking up something for you. Conditioning. Classic conditioning. Over time, you establish her role as being compliant to you. Trust me, this might sound weird, but it really works. It's a subtle way of conveying a deep self-confidence without really needing to do much. You can use a mind hack techniques such as propagulity to do this. You will come back. We'll come back to this in a minute. Tech number 2. Hey, David. Hey, Alex, are you still here?
Yeah.
Control the conversation. I know you want a girlfriend in high school and your social status probably depends on it, true. But you also don't want to be stuck listening to your girlfriend as she drunk endlessly on some stupid topic like what Jenny from Wholesale Bio was wearing today. To get a girlfriend in high school, you really gotta learn how to control the conversation. The first benefit is that you won't have to sit through boring conversations anymore. The second benefit is that you get to show your dominance. Yes, I understand that high school can be a bit shy. You haven't had much time to master the art of conversation and flirting, but it doesn't have to be that difficult. Here's how you control a conversation. Every time it is going in a direction you don't want or which doesn't benefit your goal, then bring up a new topic of conversation. Of course, you can't just cut her off, ignore what she thinks about, and say something new. That'd be rude. You can, however, use rule of association. What's that? Under the rule of association, you can pick any word from what she was talking about and use it to start a new conversation. So she was going about my summer vacation to Bermuda with this really cute guy. Then you can grab the word summer and start talking about anything related. Oh, the rule of association. You can read more about the. Ooh. I'll keep that in mind. The rule of association. Another tactic you can use to control the conversation is to ask her something about herself. She'll respond really well to this. Ooh, okay. Remember, don't ever let a girl reminisce about her past relationship. Okay? You are seducing her. You could ruin your chances with her altogether. Shut that conversation down quick and ask her about her friends or family. Okay? Technique number 3. Let her emotions conflict. What? Conflict. There's one easiest technique that you can learn on how to control a high school girl's emotions and make her want to be your girlfriend badly. With this technique, you can actually make any girl feel happy whether she's around you and sad whether you aren't around. Ooh, this technique is quite underhanded. So, which is why a lot of guys shy away from. However, if you're having trouble learning how to control a girl's emotions successfully, then you might want to take this technique into consideration someday. Anyways, this technique is called fractionation. Fractionation basically is a type of mind controlling which works by keeping a girl confused. You make her work to keep your attention. Okay. This preys on her low self-esteem. It also prevents her from becoming too comfortable with you. Isn't it just? She's pretty a complex thing, so you can find more about. You make her work to keep your attention, but Vienna doesn't talk to me. That doesn't work. That's how. In a nutshell, this technique uses take control, soft hypnosis, and can help you take full control of a girl's emotion up to the point where she starts associating all her emotion and thoughts with you. Wait, I'm already there. Oh, no, I'm not. You should use this technique whenever you feel like it. It can have really powerful effects, which may be long-lasting. You can find that a girl has not become addicted to you for life, whether you like it. You might find that a girl has become addicted to you for life, whether or not you like it. In order to hypnotize a girl successfully, you can use your conversation as a carrier of hypnotic suggestion. Now, this isn't your standard hypnotism, which is some weird guy taps you on the head and say you will go to sleep. Instead, conservation or hypnotic suggestion would be on the line of sooner or later you'll find yourself wondering about going to deep trance, and you may do that suddenly regret. Wait, what? This is so weird.
Are you gonna manipulate Vina to this, like this?
No, Alex, that's fucking creepy. Hey,
But
Alex,
it
sooner or
works
later.
according to the article.
Hey, Alex, sooner or later you might finding yourself. Hold on. Wow.
Huh?
Hold on.
Hold on.
So it's basically you give them suggestions.
Suggestions for what?
Hey, Alex, sooner or later you might not realize this, but you may or may not be a faggot.
I am a faggot.
No, Alex, you're supposed to question and scratch your head.
But I am a faggot. You know this.
Getting a girl to go to... Oh, from getting a girl to go to prom with you to making her to break up with another guy. The same approach can be applied to anything from getting a girl... Wait! It's already working, Vina. It's the suggestion thing. Be her knight in shining armor. As cheesy as this sounds, every girl secretly wants to find a knight in shining armor that is exclusive off the take away from a dull boy. So also be protected from everything, treat her like queen, blah blah blah. In a nutshell, you have to be the guy in the dream, naturally every girl's different. This is you might want to understand. Luckily for high school girls, it's often really simple, like being driven home from lunch. Sit next to at lunch. I'll just open the door for her. Respect her. You have to find out what a girl boundary is and respect all of the words that come out of her mouth. If you don't do this, you won't just lose her as a girl, and she will tell all her friends what a creep you are and won't have. Oh no, I have to respect her. Fortunately, even just a bit of listening can help you find out what her boundaries are. Yes, you have to make up blah 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 blah. How to get a girlfriend in high school using a secret tip. Let's go. Unfortunately, emotional addiction can be quite tricky, although rather covert female psychology tactics send subliminal message into a girl's mind to make her like you quick. A free manual. Oh no, I meant Kamaz.
Haha.
What a waste of 15 minutes.
And I recorded all of it.
Why didn't you stop me?
Because I was recording all of it.
Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no.